The interesting thing is that when we were raised as children, we were taught to be honest, to tell the truth, to be kind to your brother or sister, to be friendly, to be respectful, to always tell the truth and be a good person. But at the same time, most of us grew up and our parents and our whole parents' generation demonstrated to us that it's okay to exploit an animal, to abuse an animal, even to kill an animal, and then to eat its dead body. This happened for most of us every day of our lives. So it was very much normalized. It was perfectly normal to be drinking what we call milk from a cow, but the truth was hidden from us that that cow was force impregnated, kept in a stall or in a dirty cage, unable to wander freely. And as soon as she gave birth to her calf, the calf was stolen from her. We were never told that. We were just told, drink your milk or eat your cheese or whatever foods we were given when we were children. And then as we grow up, basically we're addicted to those things. We're addicted to it. Milk as an example. Eggs is another example. For breakfast on Saturday or Sunday mornings, our parents would make some eggs for us and serve it with some bacon. Perfectly normal. So what happens is that the exploitation of animals is normalized. We accept it without any question, especially when we're kids. If you're a newborn, you're not even speaking yet, but you're already drinking milk from a cow or able to eat an egg from a chicken. You're already gathering a taste for those things because that's what all of our parents, most of our parents, have given to us. Basically, since we were born, we were raised on that stuff and we never question it. And then we grow up, we're addicted to it. And then we have children, and then we train our children, or shall I say, we also hide the truth from our children. We tell our children, be good to your brother, be good to your sister, don't kick the dog, don't kick the cat, be polite to your elders. But what we demonstrate at the dinner table, at the breakfast table, when we go shopping with the kids, it's okay to exploit animals, although this goes unmentioned. It's okay to kill animals. This is never mentioned. It's okay to pay other people to kill those animals, but we also never mention this. So, as a culture, we systematically lie to our children, we deceive them, we train them that it's okay to actually be brutal to animals, unseen, unheard, rarely mentioned. And then what happens as all of us grow up into our 20s and our 30s, we start getting your standard chronic diseases. Depending on the age and the sex, different diseases come at different times. Most diseases, in most cases, can be traced to the consumption of animal protein, animal fats, cholesterols. These items that we consider to be normal foods actually are causing most of our cases of heart disease, many types of cancer, many cases, if not all cases, of diabetes. Now, bring this up with your doctor. What will happen? Your doctor may nod his or her head and say, maybe. But most likely, because doctors have been systematically trained through nearly a decade of indoctrination at universities, that nutrition doesn't really play a very important role in the onset of chronic diseases. Yet the landmark research, and I'm referring here to a book called The China Study by T. Colin Campbell and other authors, which has studied thousands and thousands of people and proved unequivocally, beyond any doubt, that the major factor in the onset of most chronic diseases is the consumption of animal products. And this is what we train our children from birth, or 1 year old, 2 years old, 3 years old, 5 years old. By 7 or 8, the kids, and if you are kids, you know, they're refusing broccoli and tomatoes and onions and garlic and just about every vegetable. I don't like it, I won't eat it. Because they've been trained. They've been indoctrinated in a systematic culture that exploits animals, leading to the slaughter of those animals, and we pay for it, and then we deny it. We suppress this knowledge. We don't talk about it. When it does come up, because your cousin is a vegan, or one of your uncles is a vegan, or your aunt is a vegan nutritionist, on those rare occasions when it comes up, we shake our heads and say, oh, yeah, I know. Or we deny it, or we come up with some alternative facts like, well, I need my protein, or I need my vitamin B12, which are really red herrings to distract from the primary cause of most chronic diseases. This is what we are teaching our children. And I hope you can tell from the look on my face, I'm not blaming anybody at all. I'm describing the situation in which I and my siblings and my parents and my grandparents and everybody of all these generations, we have been lied to. We've been encultured to treat animals with brutality and never notice it. Consider it normal, consider it okay, and then we develop excuses. And we continue the pattern. We are addicted physically to some of these products. For example, casein in cheese is highly addictive because it comes from the milk, which assists the bonding of a baby calf to its mother. Truth is, a baby calf is stolen from its mother at birth, as if it were just a television set or a pair of shoes. We're just going to steal this. And then, if it's not a suitable calf, it's going to be killed real soon. This is what we're supporting. This is our culture. Now, we may teach each other to be kind, considerate, respectful, loving, generous. But what we demonstrate is exploitation, a variation on racism, which is speciesism, meaning we humans are better than all other species. Therefore, we have a right to kill them and eat their dead bodies. Call it normal. Wait a minute. Don't even talk about it. Just keep it normal. And this is where we are as a species today. And I request that we evaluate our situation and reconsider how we are raising our children and living our lives. With a lot of love, a lot of love.